Hi, this is Pixel Rain and welcome to my first speed build video. I never have done one of these videos before, so it's going to be really interesting. I've never actually done a voiceover thing before after creating the video, so this is going to be really interesting. I think for the most part of this video here, I'm just going to put some music on in the background and then let you just watch me build the house, because I don't really have much to say. I could go play by play about what I'm doing, but I really don't even know what I was doing. I kind of just winged it. I saw like a house layout online and I kind of tried to recreate it. It's not 100% perfect, but I think based on my skill level, I did pretty good. I thought this was going to be a starter house, but it ended up being way over 80k. Not way over, just a little bit over 80k, I think. So I'm not exactly sure how I did that, but yeah, it turned out to be pretty expensive for such a small lot house. It's going to be it's a 2-bedroom house. This little piece on the side there, that's technically a what do you guys call it? A garage. But because there aren't technically any garages in The Sims 4, I turned it into a gym or a workout area. At the end, you'll probably see that. Yeah, I found it to be creating this house was pretty interesting. The octagon type area there that I made was extremely difficult to put a roof on, so it actually gets changed. So yeah, that was super difficult for me. I tried it so many ways. I had to edit this video so much, edit it down so much because I kept trying to get the roofing right, but I could not. So in the end, I had to change it to make it square, make it a rectangle there. So that's gonna be a cross. What is it? I don't even know what it's called. Like an overhang walkway path there. I'm not even sure if I'm doing some of the things right. If you have any tips or suggestions, I'm open to constructive criticism there. So yeah, I finished that walkway path thingy. Yeah, and those roofs were pretty easy to do. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do it like that or have it the first way I did it. I stuck with that way because I thought it looked a little bit better. And then you're gonna see me do like a bunch of weird stuff here. I was like, should I put like a chimney in? Should I not put a chimney in? How do I put a chimney in? And I was like, because I looked at my reference photo and it had like a long chimney like that coming up from the side, but I didn't really like anything. I thought, well, maybe I'll put 3 walls, 3-level chimney, I don't know. And then I was like, well, I'll do a half wall here and then I'll put chimneys, but that's not how it works. So I was like, that's too bad, because I thought that'd be really interesting to have the chimney inside the half wall. I don't know if you can, but it didn't work for me then, so I don't know. And yeah, I spent tons of time working on the roofs. I find roofing to be extremely difficult. It's easier, I think, for The Sims 4, but I still found it kind of hard. I don't know, that was me. Here I was like, wasn't sure if I wanted to 2 stories for the top patio thing. I don't even know what it's called. And then I tried to do half wall there because I wanted it to be like a wall and a half, but I don't know if you can do that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm pretty much a beginner when it comes to building. So in the end, I just left at the 1 level, and then tried to put a roof on this, and it was kind of working, kind of not working, and then I got confused, and then it kind of just looked weird. Like that just looks weird. So I was like, how do I do this? And in the end, I did figure it out eventually. I think that's more towards the end of the video that I finally figured it out. I'm not sure. And then I tried all these different things. Or maybe it's here. I can't remember. No, I tried that and I was like, how about if I do that? And then I'm like, no, that looks really weird. I think I had that for a while. And then I changed this side, or I tried to match the side over here, but then I couldn't, or I didn't really like how it looked. So I believe I also changed this roofing here in the end, and we're having a pause here. I'm not sure why. Oh, I was probably watching some TV show and changed episodes on Netflix or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, so here I'm gonna try to put a roof on this octagon part here. I'm not sure why they gave us octagon walls but no octagon roofs. Like, that doesn't really make sense to me. Unless there is a way to do it, I don't know. I'm sure you could probably do it, you just need the skills. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll do a dome, but then I'm like, how do you do a dome on this? I don't know. It's not working. So, you're just gonna watch me struggle here. I was thinking of cutting this part out, but then I thought, well, maybe other people might see it and then they'll, I don't know. I really don't know. I thought maybe someone might see it and they'd be like, oh, you can do this and you can do that. Let me try that in my game. Like, I did it this way, but it doesn't look like, I couldn't get it to match those little triangles on the side. And yeah, so I got that, and then I tried, and then I got that, and then I made it into this really weird shape that didn't look too good. I was like, that looks okay, and then afterwards I'm like, that looks terrible, why would I even keep that? So that's like, right now I'm like, that looks okay, and then I'm like, oh, there's a piece here that everyone can see. And then I'm like, okay, well, there you go. Now it's like a triangle dome thing that I made. But I didn't really like it. So then I thought, well, oh, here's a piece here that's you can see, and then maybe I'll pull that over, push that down. And then I'm like, that's okay. I'm gonna stick with it. And then I move on. And then here I'm trying to do the porch thing, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, because I wanted to do this, but then I realized afterwards when I was trying to put the doors in that you need a bit more space for the doors, which I didn't like because, like, when I did it, I didn't like how it looked with the with 4 squares instead of just 2 squares. I thought it looked too weird. But so in the end, I think oh yes, I expanded the porch area with the doors so that it looks so it looked better. And here I am actually fixing that roof there. I think, or am I fixing it, or am I just doing weird stuff? Oh, I totally cut it out because it took so long for me. But I did, as you can see, I fixed that little section there with the roofing there, and then here I pushed in the walls a bit to see if I could try and fix it, and then it just didn't fit. It didn't work. I'm like, I don't get it. Why is it not working? But yeah, so then I was like, okay, here we go. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen right now. And then I'm like, ugh, it's not working. And And I'm like, how about this piece? I swear I tried all the pieces like 3 times. And then I'm like, how about there? Push, push, pull. This, that. Why won't you join? And it didn't work. It's pretty funny just watching me try and do this. And then I was like, fine, I'll just make it square. And then I did. And then I just pulled that over. So there you go. Now that's finally filled up. And now I'm gonna put the paneling on. I couldn't find the paneling that I wanted. And then I realized that I was in the wrong section. So here I'm gonna go through the same options like a bunch of times and be like, how come I can't find something I don't like? Or something that I like? Yeah, so I swear I like put the same swatches on like a billion times, and then I finally found something that I thought was decent. I was like, here we go. I made this, I felt like this took so long to make. Like it took me super long, and then I put that roofing in. I liked that roofing, I didn't love it. So I kind of just went with this one. And then I was like, maybe if I join them, and I'm like, what am I doing? That's a terrible idea. And yeah, so that's the house-ish. I go back to put, I hope I do, I think I did, put the paneling on that top roof there. I also realized that, yeah, here's the part where I'm like, how come it's not working? Oh, that's annoying. And then I'm like, I don't really like having 4 squares there, so, and then I kind of like went around. I was like, can I move this? Can I move it? And then I moved it, and it moved it up. As you can tell, it moved it upstairs. Like, it moved it up a level. And I was like, oh, that's annoying. And then I'm like, ugh, that's ugly, and I don't like it. And then I just moved everything back. And as you can see here, like I said, I moved it. And I was like, I can put one door. I'll put these doors, and none of the doors fit, so I had to open it up a bit, and now it works. And then push that roofing up and down, and it looks fine. I don't mind it. I would have preferred if it was just the 2 squares, but what can you do? Now I'm putting in the windows. So that was technically a garage on the side there, so I put those 2 windows together to kind of make it look like a garage door with glass. I don't know, but yeah. So I don't know. I was like, does that look good? I hope so. Windows, I really suck at. I'm terrible at it. I don't even know, like, I was like, here? How about here? I don't know. So, all of these things, if anyone, one person, decides to use this house, I doubt they will, but if you do, feel free to, put the windows, change anything you want to make it look better. You go right ahead. Yeah, so windows, I think I was also, when I was doing this, I was watching, what was I watching? I was watching Lucifer, the new show Lucifer, and I thought it was really good, so I got distracted some parts. If you do see me, I think I cut them all out, but if you do see me just pause and do nothing, that's probably me turning new episodes on after one of them has finished. So we're gonna start the inside here, and I think I wanted it open concept. I pretty much planned this house down to what the floor plans were on the internet, or I tried my best, because it's not the one sim square to 1 foot, or when you convert it to real life measurements, it's like, it's a decimal point of something, so it's kind of hard to convert them. So I kind of did my best. I tried. There I'm putting in, those are going to be closets, and I thought, wow, that room on the left hand side there has a huge closet. And then I thought, well, it's only, I think it's because it's double instead of the one upstairs, which was a really long closet. And then here I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta put flooring and stuff in, so I went back downstairs here. I and I was like, so here I think I am putting a new episode on. Hopefully, yeah, I think I did. Sorry about that. Yeah, and then I'm like, I like wooden floors, like hardwood floors. I like it all through the house. I usually like it also in the bedrooms. I know some people also like it, or they don't like it in the bedrooms. They like carpet in the bedrooms. So I figured I would put carpet in the bedrooms here, even though I don't particularly like carpet in the bedrooms. But I feel like if you don't have it in like The Sims, then it's kind of just, it kind of looks one-dimensional. I don't know. So yeah, I put carpet in the closets as well, the same carpet. I'm pretty bad at, like I said, anything to do with build mode, I'm not very good at. So building and furnishing and decorating, I'm terrible at. I think most of the house has 0 paintings in it. I think only some of the rooms, or like the main downstairs, has like no photos or pictures, paintings. So feel free to put those in if you want. I thought, well, if I do, they're probably just gonna look terrible. So I was like, I'll just leave it. Anyone wants to use this house, they can put paintings in themselves, and all of that. And then I decided to go with those what am I even saying? I don't know. Yeah, here I was like, oh, I forgot to swear. Anyways, I was talking about the wall paintings. I don't know. Moving on. I was like, let's go with brown to match the flooring. You won't see me, but I put in all the lights already, so lights should be fine. But I didn't record that because it just took super long. And here I'm like, do I want this paneling? Yes, I do. And I kind of was just like everywhere. I was like, oh, here and there and here and there. I forgot to do that. And then I went down to the basement by mistake once. And then I'm not sure why I paused there. And then I just couldn't decide where I wanted to start. If I wanted, oh yeah, and then here I was like, okay, I want to put in a different window there for the bathroom. What kind of window do I want? I don't know. And then I was like, I want to put doors here to go outside. And then I went down to the basement again by mistake. And here I'm gonna start putting in the furniture for the bathroom, and I think, yeah. Seriously? I really don't know. When I play my game, I play minimal. I actually, when I make houses for in-game, I like houses that are at 1 level. 1, because it just lets me see everything on 1 level, so I don't miss out on any sim interaction or actions, because they're upstairs or downstairs. So I kind of like it all on 1 level. You can see everybody. But I know many people like multi-level houses, which is totally fine. So I made this. It's a small house, so you can, it's easily manageable, I think. But on bigger, like huge mansions, huge lots, I think it's harder to actually play the game. In my experience, at least. Yeah. So that's why I totally forgot how I got on that topic, but that is that. This is a terrible voiceover. Seriously, you guys can just mute me and turn on your own music. So this is gonna be like a little study office area. I think I put paintings in here. I put a couch. I couldn't decide on color scheme, so everything's kind of just brownish or white. And I was like, is that good? I don't know. And then I tried to not use any custom content. Some of it may have slipped in there. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think so. I was like, wow, I have a lot of custom content compared to the actual game content. And yeah, so I tried my best, and I hopefully succeeded in it, but you never know. I'm terrible at placing paintings. I was like, does that look good? I'm pretty much terrible at everything. I'm just like, does this look good? Does this look good? I think it looks okay. And I'm like, would I put that there? And probably not. But it's going there anyways. I do like the archways going in to that study. I think it's super cute. I would love to have a house with like a bunch of archways and no doors. Like you just walk in, and you're like, ooh, an archway. And I've just realized that there's actually an archway in my house. It's a square archway, so it's not really an arch, but yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, it goes into my living room. Here I was like, here I'm gonna put the living room area, but then I'm like, whoa, there's so much space. I did not calculate that correctly when I was converting, when I was making this. So I put just a chair and a lamp there. I don't even know why. You could totally put a piano in there if you wanted. That makes more sense now. And then I thought, well, the fireplace, because that's an area for the fireplace that I made, it was too far over, so I'm like, okay, I need to change it so that it's closer. And I put a little rug. I'm like, will the rug catch on fire? And I'm like, that's maybe. And then the couch I felt was too far away, so I put I'm gonna put a coffee table thing. And then I couldn't decide. I didn't like any of the other like media stands. I think that's what you called it. So I think I was like, I'm just gonna use this table, and there you go. And then I put another coffee table, I think. I want a coffee table where it's like really low to the ground, but they don't have one of those. And I thought I'll put a couch in the corner in that area right there, but then I'm like, why? Looks weird. And I'm like, so what am I gonna put in that corner? I have no idea. Well, I'm like, how about this? A love seat. And I'm like, really? A love seat right next to the couch? That looks weird. So I'm like, I don't know. What do I do? And then I changed the color of that couch, and now it looks super strange. And I realize now, just thinking back, I'm like, I should have put the lights in first so you guys could have a better look at what the heck I'm doing. And then here's the dining area. I think every time I make a house, I use those chairs. I really like those chairs. I'm like, those are the chairs. And then I'm like, what am I gonna put over here? And then I'm like, I'll put a plant. Yes. And as you probably noticed, I did not do any exterior decorating, so there's no plants or anything. Yeah. So feel free to do that if you want. I don't know if I chose the lot too small. Like, I don't even know how to judge that yet. So yeah, I put bookcases here. I couldn't remember if there was like one of those shelving units with like plates in it. I couldn't remember if that was something I saw with CC or not, or if it's in there. I don't know. I couldn't find anything. And then here I have another pause. I'm not sure. Probably changing episodes. Super sorry about that. There we go. And we're back. Now we're working on the kitchen, which I realized was super small afterwards. I'm like, wow, this is small. The bathroom is like the same size. But because it's kind of open concept, I was like, okay, well, I'll put a little island here and then we can have like a little breakfast nook or something, along with the dining table. It might be strange looking to you, it's kind of strange to me because you have two tables together, but I don't know, I thought it was okay. So, and I realized, did I put a sink in? I can't even remember if I put a sink in. I don't think I did. Wow. Yeah, I didn't put a sink in, so feel free to do that. I'm super sorry that I didn't put a sink in. Maybe I haven't uploaded the house yet. But I probably will go back and not finish, but just to make sure everything's working 100%, I'll go back and look at it. Yeah, so we're gonna furnish the upstairs bedroom. This would be technically the second bedroom, not the master, obviously, based on the size of the room. But I mean, the closet is huge. I was like, wow, that's a nice walk-in closet. And I'm terrible. I was like, here's another lamp. I don't know. I've never actually used lamps before in my game. So I was like, let's put a lamp. And then I thought that'd be kind of annoying if you like left the lamp on and then you like went to go to sleep and then you're like, oh, I gotta get out of bed, turn off the lamp. But you know. And then we're gonna try and do the closet. I couldn't even remember where all the clutter clothing was, so I found the shoes. And I think I just kept them all one color. And then I was like, where's the clothes? Where are the clothes? I don't know. And then I clicked and I was like, oh, there they are. And then, yeah, so I think you will... I do have move objects on, so you may need to put that on. I don't know if you need to put it on, but you might. It's always good to have that on, I think. Yeah, I don't know if that's even. I don't even know if that's even on the wall there. And then I'm like, what else can I put in here? And then I thought, oh, I'll just put. I wanted to put like a little ottoman or something, but then I was like, where do I put an ottoman? I can't remember. And then I was like, I don't know. And then I'm like, I'll just put that in. I put like a huge dresser, and I thought, why don't they have dressers like one square in the width? Why does it have to be so big? And then I put the mirrors in. Now I'm working on the bathroom. I'm like, now I'm working on the tub, if that doesn't make any sense. So it's very minimal. I'm just like, done. A mirror. You're done. And then the master is very minimal. I think it has the bed. I put 2 end tables. Done. And then what else did I put in? Did I put pictures in? I may have not. Then I put the clothes in for that. Here I changed the color of the clothes. I also changed the shoe color, but I don't know if you can even notice that. So that's the closet. And then, oh yes, I did go through some paintings, but I actually really like that painting. That canvas, the cut up canvases, I really love those. In the game and in real life. So I put like some sparse paintings, and then I was like, I think I'm done. And I'm like, oh wait, I forgot about this. So I'm like, I don't know, what should I do? So I figured I'd just make it a gym. And put some equipment in there. And there we go. And that's the house. Here's some pictures of the house. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more content by me. And hope you have a great day. Bye.